Hello out there. Can I go ahead and start? Yeah. Then go ahead and get started. Oh, dang. Good morning. Welcome to Coffee and Resales. My name is Ryan. I buy and sell stuff off of garage sales, yard sales, thrift stores, and other places, and try to make a few bucks extra on them online. This morning, I have a few things to. Sold 4 things yesterday, which is a good Monday for me. I think usually my average sales is probably 1 or 2 a day. So when I dump 4, I figure it's worth making a video about and answer a viewer question about a couple of books. So that is what we're going to do. And I am going to go right there. Okay. That's what we're going to handle. All right. First up, sales. Sales. Selling the sales. Selling the things that sell. All right. First up. $15 Bible. Imagine that. I sold a Bible. The Jerusalem Bible, Reader's Edition. What this is, what is particular about this one? I think this has Apocrypha in it. I think that's what Old Testament, chronological table, New Testament. Okay. Okay, there's a couple of, I think this includes just a handful of, okay, yep. I think this does include a handful of Apocrypha books in it, some of those intertestamental books that Catholicism holds. Anyway, I don't know a ton about it, but I know it sells $15. So there you go. Bibles. Look up interesting ones. Look up nice ones. And you may find stuff that resells. Next up is, doesn't matter which one of these. Design of phase-locked loop circuits with experiments. Howard Berlin, 1981. I got a batch of these last month. I think it was early March. Of very similar books, stuff about oscilloscopes. These sort of technical instrumentation manuals. And this one sold for $20. I've sold them between $10 and $40. I think I still have a couple. But these were, I almost didn't even look them up. It's like, I know those are going to sell. So, really, and this is one of those things that my instincts were right. I think I'd still looked a couple of them up, but I knew that they probably were going to go pretty good. So, anyway, $20. Next up, DVD, which I don't grab a lot of, but there are certain ones I keep an eye out. The Return of the King. And you're like, wait a minute. That's a cartoon. Yep. 79? Is that the year on this? Yep. This is 1979 Lord of the Rings cartoon. Return of the King cartoon. I think most folks may have seen the Hobbit one. But they made the Lord of the Rings trilogy as well, which I've never seen. I've sold a Hobbit before, and I saw this one. I was like, I bet that one's going to sell. So, $20 for a DVD. an old DVD used. I don't know that this may have made it to Blu-ray at this point. I'm not sure, but I think this had a very limited print run on DVD, which is why it sells. So, limited print runs, worth thinking about. And finally, this I got Saturday at the flea market. Champions! The Super Roll. It's an RPG from 80. This 4th edition from 89. Always grab role RPG books. Most of them do sell. Dungeons and Dragons and a couple others are obvious that you grab. I have picked up some that haven't sold, but you're more often better off grabbing them than you aren't. So, or I picked up some that I thought would sell and sold for a lot lower, but I will always grab an RPG book for not a lot of money. And selling this $25, that's about half of what I paid for all the books I snagged on Saturday morning. Finally, let's see. Alright, that's all my sales. So what did I get yesterday? I got a ton. Through there. Okay. I grabbed, this is something, it's almost a bolo. You want to get, particularly the later ones, Foxfire. Mountain. This is sort of Appalachia crafts. It was actually a movie, I think, back in the 70s. But what these are how to do, live off the land type stuff. This is actually a popular series among preppers because it's there's about 10 of them. There's 10 or 12 Foxfire books. The later ones are a little more valuable, but I never fail to grab them when I see them for $1 or less. They're always worth flipping. This I think I got for $15, up for $15. But I've sold several of them, and I don't sneeze at any of them when I see them. So, get your Foxfire books. And there's 2 more. The lady said there's 2 more, but they're buried at the bottom of the bin, and she hadn't put them out yet for at Goodwill. I said, do you have any more? She's like, not yet. They're in the bottom of the bin. Okay, that's fine. All right, finally, 2 of the books that I got. Grey Ghost, a viewer, hi, asked about if what I had, and I've got Grendel Archives and Grendel Red, White, and Black. Archives is hardcover. Red, White, and Black is paperback. I will take $40 for both if we can get a PayPal arrangement set up, and that's the deal. Because this one is going for $40 by itself on eBay, but as always, I will take a discount to do a direct sale, because still come out about the same. Anyway, so that's the 2 that I have. Message me on those. Shoot me your email address on. See, YouTube doesn't have its private message system right now. I didn't see it, and so not sure how to handle that at this point when you're trying to do viewer sales. Because I think I've got my email on my profile or something like that. So anyway, that's what that is. And that is it for right now. I'm not going to the thrift store today because I have other responsibilities on Tuesdays I have to do. And so I'm going to get things boxed up, and then I'm going to get to my real job that I can do things on. So anyway, y'all have a good day out there. Get some stuff sold. And quick note, everything I sold today, that Jerusalem Bible may have been sitting the longest, and that's been less than 6 months. But the other 3 were purchased. Return of the King I got 2 weeks ago. And this Joker, February, maybe. So that stuff hadn't been around that long. Good stuff sells fast. That's something you always got to remember. eBay likes good stuff. Helps you out. Be good. And like, comment, subscribe.